Hello, YouTube. Welcome to the first episode of. Today, this is not a movie review. This is me going back and fixing something that that was brought to my attention by my friend Boom. Uh, Boom said that I was not critical enough in my rating of the movie Criminal. I said it was just riddled with cussing and violence. And then I even suggested that you go watch it. I'm supposed to be doing this from a Christian standpoint, and I suggest that you go watch a movie riddled with cussing and violence. And I realized at that point that I let my entertainment, how well I was entertained from the movie, seep into my rating of the movie. So I'm going to start doing 2 ratings each movie. I'm going to keep the crosses. The crosses are my Christian viewpoints on it. From a Christian, do I think you should watch this movie? And then stars are going to be how entertained was I by the movie? So that they don't seep into each other. Because I realized I should not have given Criminal 3 crosses from a Christian standpoint. That's not what I should have done. It should have been more a 2 crosses. That being said, the stars are fairly self-explanatory, you know. It's the 2 thumbs up, it's the whatever. It's how well was I entertained by this movie? Point blank. I'll explain my crosses to you a little better. A 5 cross movie would be something like a Miracles from Heaven or a Disney film, most Disney films, I believe, where I have no problems with it, where I feel there's nothing wrong with this movie. A VeggieTales, which my library, I found out yesterday, has quite a selection of VeggieTales, and I hope to sit down with my kids and watch that, because I like VeggieTales. A 1 cross movie would be something along the lines of a Hellraiser or a Boogie Nights. You know, just a movie where there's nothing really to say, just this movie's horrible. Or, I don't know. I haven't done a 1 cross movie review yet. I don't know that my interview with the vampire, which I keep talking about, will be a 1 cross video. I don't know. I haven't watched it in a very long time. But, my 1 cross videos could either be the longest videos you've ever watched from me, or they could be the shortest. I could either just go, look, there's no point in me even talking about this. There's no redeeming value in this movie whatsoever, and you should not watch it. That could possibly be a 1 cross movie. And I don't know. Or my videos for a 1 cross movie could be 1, 2, 3, 4 parted movie. Like, okay, we're just going to talk today on how bad the cussing is in this movie. Tomorrow we'll get to the violence. And then we'll get to the sex. And then we'll get to the drug usage. You know, that's a possibility. So yeah. That is one thing I'm going to tell you. I don't know if just the mention of sex offends people. You know, because it's it's Christian based morals in videos. But I have to mention it because movies nowadays are riddled with it. I'm not going to go into great detail about it and all that. Don't think I'm that guy. But I have to mention it because premarital sex is a sin, and it's riddled in our movies nowadays. I mean, you can't find very many movies unless they're PG or G, PG-13. You know, anything above PG, probably going to have some references to it. I mean, you don't even realize how many times it's just simply referenced in our movie culture nowadays. Not even shown. I mean, you don't have to have a movie like Good Luck Chuck to, you know, have fornication brought up in movies. That being said, I need to fix my criminal ratings. I'm gonna give you the two ratings on it. I'm not gonna go back and do the others because I think they're pretty accurate. But from now on, you'll get two ratings: crosses, Christian standpoint; stars, entertainment value. So crosses on Criminal 2. It's riddled with violence. It's riddled with cussing. Stars 4. Yeah, I'd say 4 star. Well, huh. See, that's a hard one for me on that Criminal video because it started out very, very slow on the Criminal movie, and got better as it went along from an entertainment standpoint. 3.5. There you go. That's a safe one. I can do halves. I can do halves. I don't have to take a all or nothing standpoint. 3.5 stars. 2 crosses. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Do I think you should watch it? Now that I think about it, if you're watching this to get the Christian values, get the Christian viewpoint, not the Christian values, the Christian viewpoints on this, no, probably shouldn't watch it from a Christian standpoint. Was it entertaining? Ultimately, yes. So I like that. I'm glad that my friend Boom762 brought that up to me, and that's why I tell y'all, the people that are watching my videos, I like to have accurate reviews of my videos because it helps me. I realized that I was not true to my mission on these videos with the Criminal video. The rest of them I'm good with, you know, Gone with the Wind and all that. But yeah, the Criminal video is the big one. 2 crosses, 3.5 stars. That was about it. Just wanted to tell you the new ratings, how I will do the ratings from now on. I'm not going to go back and fix the rest of them, just the Criminal video, because it was the most glaring example of how I screwed up. That's about it. I didn't have much to say today. Hopefully in the next day or two, I'll get Interview with the Vampire watched and get it reviewed. I need more movie suggestions. Thanks to Joey Bartlett. I don't know if he left. Yeah, he did. He left it on the comments below. I don't know if this movie poster made him think about it or what, but I've never seen Monsters U. As much as I love Monsters Inc., I didn't watch this one because of some things I know from Monsters Inc. I feel like Monsters University kind of screwed up the storyline just a little bit. There's one statement in Monsters Inc. where he says, one of them, Sully or Mike, they say, they mention that they've known each other since kindergarten, I believe it was. And then this movie is how they met in college. I don't know. I like to nitpick things. I didn't watch it based on that solely. Monsters Inc. is one of my favorite animated movies of all time. I I just love that movie. If I ever did a review of that one, you'd probably get sick of me going, I just love this movie. I just love this movie. You know, you'd probably get sick of me saying that a lot. Anyways, I've rambled on for longer than I really needed to in this video. This probably could have been a 3-minute video. Just, I screwed up. This is how I screwed up. Bye. But I like talking to my phone. Yes, if you haven't realized, all these videos are shot on my phone. I'm going to get off of here. And, one thing I'd like to ask is, if there's anyone out there that knows these things, I need a good, cheap, tripod of some kind, tall one, not one that just sits on a table, for my phone. I need something like that. Cheap and somewhat of quality. If you know anything about anything like that, because my arm gets tired holding this up for 11 minutes straight, holding it in the position that I hold it. And the shots aren't very steady either. I noticed that the camera work jiggles a little bit from time to time. Just playing around. Anyways, if you know anything about like a cheap tripod for my phone that's tall and of good quality, let me know. I mean, anything you can think of that will help my videos, leave it in the comments. I'm not pouring a lot of money into these videos. I'm doing them on a very, very, very shoestring budget. But yeah, just that would help a lot if I could find the tripod for my phone. Anyways, that being said, I love y'all. God bless. Have a wonderful day, and I will be back in the next day or two, next day or 3 or 4, with the interview of the vampire review. God bless.